Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing today? Tabitha here. Happy Venus Day. Happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing well. We're here to get the message out on what's going on in the sky for the collective. Let's see what's going on here. I am an oracle, channel, intuitive. I read oracle and tarot cards. I'm a blogger and a crafter, among other things. Yeah. All right, everyone. Let's just put her glasses on, her focals, so that she can see what the World Wide Web is sharing with us today. August 14th. Y'all, can y'all believe that? We are already 14 days in. It'll be over. August will be over in 2.2 seconds. So, let's see. So, what it says for August 14th, it says on August 14th, 2026, brilliant Venus shines in the western evening sky, reaching its greatest eastern elongation, while Mars and Saturn light up the pre-dawn hours. As part of a recent planetary parade, Jupiter, Mercury, Uranus, and Neptune also cluster near the morning horizon. So that's from NASA, or NASA. I'm talking about NASA. Okay. Um, That's the reference I just got that from, you guys. Okay. So, going deeper into the collective energy, it says collective astrological influences. Post eclipse. Post eclipse integration occurring just 2 days after a potent new moon solar eclipse in Leo. The collective energy centers on processing rapid, long overdue revelations. Leo and Virgo blends with the Sun and Mercury tightly placed in fiery Leo alongside Jupiter, balanced by a grounded Virgo moon. The collective mood swings between a desire for bold expression and a practical need to organize, rest, and protect personal peace. I resonate. I resonate. My day started out with that energy. That reference comes from the Times of India. Venus in Libra encourages a collective focus on smoothing over relationship pressures and seeking cooperative, harmonious connections. Saturn retrograde. As Saturn remains retrograde, the collective is urged to look back, establish discipline, and address structural or routine changes rather than rushing into impulsive decisions. I resonate with that as well. Don't be rushing me. I'm listening, child. Okay, so the ones that I did not give a reference to, there are no references, you guys. Okay, so we're going to channel a bit as we shuffle the cards to see what the sky guards have to share with us, what they would like to tell us. So what you guys actually have going on in your mental is really what the question is. Okay. So I'm hearing something is enticing, something about someone's flora, the flower. I'm hearing the woman flower, someone who may need to begin to do some spiritual cleaning in our, just work on our body. This is being geared towards the feminine. I resonate with that as well, and probably because I'm doing this fast. Day 5, guys. Yeah. If you all are interested in jumping on, jump on and mention it to sis whenever you decide to do so. But yep, and also check out Feminine Alchemy. That's where I am posting the journey. I won't be posting every day, but yeah, there will be messages showing what's going on over here. So right now I'm still good, but yeah. I'm hearing enticing. rumors. Something is getting pretty loud, pretty big, pretty bold, pretty grandiose, but I'm hearing grandiose, honestly. Um, and someone may be feeling like an irritant to you or towards you. So you or someone may need to humble themselves and begin to practice breath work. Oh, out the gate again. Be mindful, everyone. These messages, the messages on this platform are about you and you, okay? Outside of everything else, we do know that, there are the things that are being shared on the platforms. Um, they are about our exterior, what's going on in our atmosphere and environment. That's exterior environment. However, what's going on in your internal environment is also where the true markup is coming from. Okay. They just showed me a marker and something being checked off. So this is what do you have inside of you? Be mindful of that. So before the blame placing comes and when you feel the desire to point the finger at someone else, chokehold yourself. you know, and look at what you have going on and be fair and honest with your own self about what you feel about yourself and just don't deny these things. I'm hearing Tupac. I can't deny it. That's what I'm hearing. So no more denying, no more delusion. Just be okay. Breathe through it and begin to practice better habits, okay? So again, this is about health as well. That's pretty much again what this channel is about as well. In this season, I'm feeling that it actually out the gate. That's how my channel started coming out about health. So, again, breathe through it. And as you're fixing your health, you'll be fixing what's going on with your relationship, with your relationshiping and your partnershiping. Okay. Um, yeah, this has a lot to do with remedying your womb and your heart, but they're really going towards the womb and I guess the sacral. Okay, thank you. Because I'm like, okay, well, if it's for me and me, I have a masculine. It's a version of myself. So yeah, so this is the sacral and the proponents that come with it and the unionizing of it and the versions of it that need to be cleaned up and who you are participating with. This is also about grounding exercise. I'm hearing philanthropy, who you're choosing to I'm hearing predestined. So these things are predestined at the end of the day. How you're using your vocal cords and how you are communicating. I just don't like when they shift us all the way into something else when we're having a conversation about a thing. But that's how it's done sometimes. Um, I'm hearing gadgets and gadgets, so technology. So again, this is about the sky. They just made me realize that this is your mind. This is your mind all over the place. Got it. And I also see that with this card as well, the Explorer. This is mental. This is mind. What are you thinking about? And it's in contrast. So, and this is 3 again, 39. The 3 is there, which is community. Also celebration though, you know. And then 9 is ending something. They're saying there's a smorgasbord. Smorgasbord. Okay, again, the flower. And I keep hearing woman flower. Oh, okay. Thank you, Most High. So I'm also being directed back to, um, I am back to doing my studies in Queen of Fool again. And this is, let me grab the book real quick from where they took me last night. Hold on. So, okay, thank you, Most High. Yeah, like it, catch up, honey, catch up. Somebody like catch up. Somebody like ketchup. Maybe you need to pull back on the ketchup. So just for health reasons, no other reason other than We're healing. We're beginning to do some healing. So, oh, okay. So they just took my eyes to the spiritual bath. And as they're continuing to speak on the womb area, that's not really they're really going lower, again, sacral. So this is about passion. So, we're intimacy, that. So they're mentioning the spiritual bath. And so for the ladies, as well as brothers, this is about cleanliness, I feel. This is a season to begin to practice more healing through the spiritual bath, the sacral practices of your health. So for the ladies, I guess I'm being led to share. If you're being guided yourself to do a spiritual bath, what Queen of Fools suggests ingredients that you can put in your bath. She suggests using rose oil or cinnamon oil, which promotes love. And today is Venus Day. So, yeah. Forgiveness. I literally just posted last night a message that I posted months back, I think last year sometimes, actually, on my Feminine Alchemy channel on forgiveness. But I posted it over here. Yes, last night before I went to bed. So, again, she mentions the spiritual bath. Use rose oil or cinnamon oil, which promotes love, forgiveness, compassion, and peace. Cinnamon oil helps to eliminate circulation problems, emotional instability, repressed love, and heart problems. It says, well, be mindful. This is all oils, honestly. Avoid using the oils directly on your skin. Always mix the oils with a carrier oil, such as a lot of people use coconut. I like grapeseed. I like almond. Those two oils are great. I also, choose those two. Those are great carrier oils. And you can then, if you would like to, well, we're not going to go any deeper into that. Purchase her book. Just purchase her book. But we are focused on lawnmower isn't affecting the sound here. So, yeah, but this is also about doing prayer work and regrouping and just working on your path wherever you are struggling. You're doing something different. Again, you're on a journey, an adventure. That's the word I was looking for the other day. This is a new adventure for you. But again, this is three. Three is three again is to celebrate. Three is about community. Three is about family. Gathering together at the end of the day. But they keep mentioning woman. So this is the feminine energy. So, brothers, even in your masculine energy, maybe this is about as well being more creative. Yeah, yeah. I just heard this is okay, voluminous. So it's at a high volume right now because the word, I don't know if I said the word loud already. If I didn't, I was thinking it. In order for you to progress your mind, there's mental chatter, there's movement here. Something is being squirted out, I'm hearing. Something forced out, actually. And it's loud. Whatever it is, it's loud. But there will be a kickback. Maybe someone's going to a kickback, some type of party. That's the three. That's the celebration. And balling out. And this is someone's anniversary, possibly. That's the celebration. And someone may be calling you because my phone is ringing again. Someone may be calling you, but it's a potential spam call, so it may be something that you ain't trying to deal with as well. Okay. Um, yeah, I've just heard something about a heart attack as well. But I also heard the song Heartbeat. It made me feel so weak. Yeah, I just heard that. So, oh, the because heart attack, then heartbeat, and you make them feel weak. So yeah, be mindful of that call that may be coming in. Someone may be coming in, again, posthumous. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correct. I've heard it pronounced posthumous as well as posthumous. So yeah, and I'm hearing pragmatism, but this is a potent, virile energy. So that's masculine for the most part, not necessarily, but yeah, um, strong. Oh, and I'm hearing stronghold. Yeah, interfeminine, collective, and woman flower, and rejection, and a gravitational pull. It's a stronghold. It's time to tidy up. It's time to clean this up. Remember, we got the tidy up card the other day. Use your broom and clean sweep the dirt, the dirty laundry. Yeah, this is rejection and recovery, and something is very fluid. So when they mention squirting out, they're showing me kind of the same thing. So it's just it's being there's a flood of it coming in, and just let it go. That's the remedy. Just let it go. It's a tidal wave that wants to come forth, but let it go because it's something you've been dreaming about and you can't get a hold of it. It's got a tight hold. It's about the woman flower, free. This is you're coming into freedom because it's been excessive, and made you very excitable. This is the moon, the mood, but didn't they mention? So wasn't that? Is that the going in Libra and Virgo and Libra? Let me look at it again so it can make sense. Um, the mood is the moon, is the mother, is the mind. Again, this is mental chatter. Huddle very low and Leo and Virgo blends. Venus in Libra encourages a collective focus on smoothing over relationship pressure. So that pressure point, and seeking cooperative, harmonious connections. So with the Sun and Mercury tightly placed in the fiery Leo alongside Jupiter, balanced by a grounded Virgo moon, the collective mood swings between a desire for bold expression and a practical need to organize, rest, and protect. So yeah, it's dual because when they mention it is an irritant, but also there'll be a kickback. So it's kind of like an indecision of which direction to go. And again, I resonate. So, um, yeah, this is about how you want to progress forward in this day-to-day movement. You have to regulate your heart and become more humble in what you are choosing. So that I guess they're saying that's egoic as well if you are indecisive. Like figure something out. They just say at ease, soldier. Like work on your minds. They're using the word sedate. Um, but when you sedate something, usually they're using a dart. So that's where the spewage. Remember the spewage was given in one of the messages. So be mindful of that and still yourself. Hunker down, hence the awakened card. She's chilling, she's relaxing. 20, that's two, that's the dual energy. Again, the masculine and feminine. This is you and you. You're going through an awakening. It's tilted though. The cards, they gave them to us tilted. So this is something we need to be mindful of in our exercise. And so that's that indecision. That's the indecision. We are not. We're trying to be crafty here. We're trying to be slick here. That's that sneaky energy. Choose a choice. Choose a choice. Do you want to? Are you? Do you want to be clear about something, or don't you? Choose a choice. Choose a choice. You're in the middle path. I'm looking at her. She's in between two mats. I suppose that's two mats. Yeah, she's in between. She's on her mat, but she looks to be in between it, actually. And again, juxtaposition, that's two, that's dual, dual in nature. I'm hearing matrimony, though. This is the season for marrying, for coming together. That's what they said in the message. So this is about women joining hands collectively and beginning to corroborate. See, I was saying corroborate, but they said cooperate in the message from the sky, from the World Wide Web. This is juxtaposition. So the mental chatter is affecting us. The middle path, that's again the point. She looks to be in the middle. And looking at it this way, you can see it better. She looks to be in the middle. You know, they just said she gonna get run over. She gonna get run over. So, be mindful of that. And they showed a big red, you know. So just be mindful. Be mindful. Do you want to be aware? Are you okay with the messages that are coming? Are you with your downloads? Look, I'm looking at the light that's coming down. That's her awakening. That's the darts as well. The spewing, the mind, they're behind her. I'm even looking at how the light is coming in. It's behind her. It should be in the middle. It is in the middle, but it's I'm just looking at how it's behind her as well. That's the subconscious. But this is the season for you to be crowned, is what I just heard. Get over due to the indecision, there's been fault finding and fraudulent and hearsay. They're saying it as heresy. I've heard it mentioned like that, said it, spoken like that as well. But yeah, this is villainizing your character. But she has the three lights up there. That's the celebration, that's the community, that's the family, that's people talking behind your back. That's the crash house, that's the crash and burn, that's you even talking about yourself. So you're reprogramming. You're reprogramming. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's been a bitter pill to swallow. It's been a bitter pill to swallow. It's been like poison. Things have been being rejected. But they want to come out more fluid. Are you using your discernment? Because also, just because you have intuition does not mean you are discerning correctly. So that's a part of the awakening as well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This stuck energy. So that's 3 again, y'all. 48. It's tilted. Okay. That's 3 again. So somebody just can't get it quite right. Mm-hmm. I keep hearing suckable, but I just heard succubus. But something wants to be cleaned up. But she is literally in that jar. The lid is on there. It doesn't look to be closed so tight, though. Actually, to me, it looks like it. All she has to do is stand up, maybe jump, and she can come on up out of there somehow. The lid doesn't look tight. I don't know how she would get out because it is like she's literally, so it's kind of like something is being compromised. The heart rate, the lack of pampering, the judicial system, just broken bonds, um, freedom, the structuring, certain components, the spewage, venomous words, attacks being sought out, um, conflicts, doubts, certain data, irregulation, inhumane treatment, fraudulence, covering her, indecision. It's so solidified, it's so concreted, is what they're saying. I'm hearing something about a solar return as well and flare up. It felt like they wanted me to turn this in hangman position. That's literally what that felt like. Oh, well, because the great thing is, oh, well, they mentioned the solar return. So with that solar return, maybe in the season of the next solar return, that's when she'll be able to slide on up out of there. Because that's what I'm hearing. Slow motion. Trace on. You can take, you can take, you can take, you can take that. Something. But yeah. Yeah. But she looked like it's slow, baby. It looked like it's just slow about the way she coming up out of there. Solar return season. Yeah. It's structured like that. That's the position it's put in. And I'm hearing juxtaposition, that dual energy, because of fear. It's fear here and rejection. Due to the community, the three. I'm hearing friendships, and some they're showing those fingers that's crossed up, like someone was sneaky, basically. Yeah, and communication. That three is communication as well. Someone was indulgent. Someone was very indulgent. 55 is freedom. They mentioned freedom. Um, Again, they're using that word acquired and accoutrement. But yeah, someone, and I'm hearing greedy. Remember, I mentioned Genuine song yesterday. Greedy. 3 tiers. There's the three again. 333. That's the number of mastery as well. Um, Again, something is suckable. I'm taken to the jelly beans. Those are jelly beans. You can suck jelly beans, but what does that mean? Suckable. You're sucking. You're continuously sucking. It's overt. It's very tasty. You are the senses. It's tantalizing. That's the word they're giving. Due to the greed, it needs to be reformed. You're repositioning something. These look like crows to me, but I can't quite tell what it is. Maybe it's chocolate chips on a cake or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alchemy. I'm hearing peanut butter. That definitely does not look like peanut butter, but peanut butter. It's creamy. I don't know. Something is outdated and it needs to be reformed. So that's the alchemy. That is that's the strategy, because 8 is alchemizing and strategizing, reformulating. Because if you're sucking something, I'm going back there. You're just continuously trying to get the flavor. You're getting the flavor out of it, and they're saying it needs an astringent because there's been an overindulgence of whatever this is. Whatever this is, that 8, it needs to be alchemized. We need some. There's a. We need to be freed up of this vibration, of this frequency, whatever this is. Whatever this is, because it's sensual. It's sensual. Freak out. Let's freak, says she. Freak out. Sorry about the stomach, but y'all know sis ain't really eating nothing. Um, hmm. Something is fraudulent, something is deceptive, something just can't quite get right. It became freaky. It is because of the fraudulence, because of the deception. It just because it there's a transformation needed in something. Only you guys would know that. I'm trying to make it make sense for myself. Something just can't be trusted because it was acquired. They keep saying acquired. So what it suckable, sucking. So it's an acquired taste. So maybe someone isn't again, well that's I mean, again I label myself as a slow burn and that means I have to become an I mean I am you have to acquire a taste from me. Yeah, uh, I've accepted that about myself. So yeah, but it's so much. Okay. Here we go. All of the jelly beans, like it's now. This is someone who is the center of attraction, who is top tier. Remember the other day we had the person who was being celebrated. She was on top of the cake. There were 3 tiers with her as well. I'm looking at this, the center, because I'm looking at what's going on in the background. There's alchemy coming in here. Something is being strategically put in place, strategically being done. All of this is in the background, but it's a lot of it. Plentiful, bountiful, so much of it. I'm here in Christmas season. I even looking at these looks like Christmas to me. So even here. So around the Christmas season, maybe something will shift and change. So what is this? August? No, that's 4 months. But so that's four, that's security. But so someone or something is the center of attention or attraction, getting traction. Need someone is looking to get traction. There is a need for traction, forward movement, growth, maturation. But because there needs to be alchemizing done, the strategy 8 is needing to be put in place. Something needs to be strategically done for this person, place, or thing to be put on the map, is what I'm hearing. Because there's so much of this. I'm hearing Gumble, like Brian Gumble, the newscaster. Maybe I need to look up his history. Or maybe we need to look up his history. But it's so much. I'm hearing they're using the word gullible, but again, this is just unclear. Unclear vision, even untrue vision is what I'm hearing. It's this rapid growth is coming though. Forward movement and freedom from fraudulent and deceptive mirroring and angles. Things that you couldn't trust or actually can't trust even in this season right now. Like a jungle gym is what they're giving me. Vermouth. They're going to the mouth. Vermouth. Isn't that some type of food? Hmm. And speculation and aggressions, deeply rooted aggression. Grants are being wished here. Whenever this season comes up, you guys, whenever this comes up, an expression of some sort. This looks like coffee. This looks like coffee. Um, I'm hearing brown embers, but maybe the start of it is today. But because they mentioned Christmas, you know, maybe that's the season when this will actually show up and represent itself. But I'm hearing again, Trey Songz, slow motion. So this central focus is here. It's being put in place. But the hearsay, heresy, as I keep giving it to me, is making arrested development. So that's what's causing the Trey Songz. That's the slow motion. That's the slow burn. I'm hearing it intuitive, divisive, or division. But I was also hearing, y'all heard it get ready to come out as intrusive. They were actually trying to say intrusive advice from onlookers, from those in the background, peepers. They gave it to me yesterday as well. Peepers. I keep wanting to say people, but same difference. Peepers. So vision from others, investigations from others. Our problems, intuitive minds that are teaming up together are becoming problematic for this person, place, or thing. People are grumbling. That's what these crows, that's what these Oreos, that's what we're going to call them. That's what those Oreos look like to me. You know, background noise. Even this, again, could even be you. But again, this is also going on in your physical environment. People in the background causing tension, ascension, tension. Remember the message the other day? It's something about the brows. I can't quite get that right. That formula, I don't know yet. Maybe you all may be able to understand it. I do not. Hasn't come to me yet. Coffee, though. What about the coffee, Most High? Something about burrows, antihistamine, and who knows? Maybe they'll give us the message. This is the last card we're going to take. This was our last card. Yes, the community. That's 5 again. That's freedom. 2 is juxtaposition because it's 23. 2 is the juxtaposition, the duality, masculine and feminine duality. And the 3 is freedom. The 3 is, I'm hearing friendships, but yeah, celebration and community. And I'm hearing also communication, throat chakra. But there's the throat chakra, and she's even wearing the throat chakra. But she's that top tier. Look at it. Let's look at it. Here's how we're gonna look at this. Same energy. Okay. Look at the 2 people. That's the 2 people. Top tier on the cake. The central focus. There she is. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I see it. 5. It's 6. I even counted 5 the other day, didn't I? Well, it's 6. Oh, 5 is on this card. I knew 5 was somewhere else on this card. 5 and 5. That's freedom. But she's being celebrated. It says celebrate you. This is about you and you again. The dual natures, the dual energy. So again, see how the energy is matching. This is a mutual frequency. I'm hearing Johnny Gill, rub you the right way, but I don't know why I still want to come out as rub me the wrong way. I'm hearing cathartic chatter, and that Capricorn vibration is still there. That static, I heard static major, the brother, who left us, but he was a really great writer for the projects of music. But yeah, so I just heard static. I ain't trying to go see. That's where my mediumship. I don't be liking to go into all that. That's why I don't share that I am a medium. That's why I don't share that. I don't be wanting to go into all that. Yeah, so yeah, too much of that maybe even. It's kind of what I just picked up on. Stay out of people's business. That part. Yup, yup, that part. They're saying it's 3 parts in this for this mutual agreement. They just showed me something being downloaded in between, in betwixt. Remember, they gave us that some days in a couple of messages. Something is in between. But this is 2 hemispheres again. Remember on the shadow card? The mind is two sides. It's two sides to every story. There you go. But there's so much mental chatter, it just won't get right. It won't fit. See how I'm even holding the cards? It won't even go through. It won't go through. Because something is hovering. They're giving me hoverboard. Something is being regulated. I'm hearing harp on. First I heard harpo, which is Oprah. Then I heard harp on, but as I said, harp on. Someone is harping on about something, continuous running their mouth. But I also heard vibrate on. Again, Erica Badu. Some things are being censored. Erica is also um, a slow burn. That's she was in the past. People have pretty much kind of jumped on her bandwagon. Um, but yeah, she was a slow burn as well. Excuse the noise. I've been having a lot of noise in my background the past couple of days. That's something to take note of, y'all who've been viewing. So whatever is going on in your background is too much. It's loud. It's a burden. It's a problem. I'm hearing diggable planets. I'm hearing something is kind of disgusting. Something about being out in an alley and getting caught out there. Be aware. Be aware. Stay alert. Stay alert so that you can receive your justice. This is in clean detail. You're getting the answers, how you need to stay aware and alert and in alignment. This is about you making readjustments in your life. This is your alignment for your intuitive vices and intuitive muscles to begin to grow. There won't be any more lambasting, no more provocation, no more inhumane treatments. Something is being facilitated for you here. Someone may be grumbling. Denoting is here. I don't quite get that word. I get it, but yeah. So this is about you being honored, but you're still on the slant, though. Still on the slant. But again, I guess we have to still be mindful that December hasn't gotten here yet as well, nor has that solar return. So there are conflicts, and inconclusive details. Something may even be shipwrecked. There's this even, I watched a movie with Danny DeVito. I was going to say Johnny DeVito, but Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman. Weren't they married? Or are they married? But at any rate, this movie, it was a comedy. Again, I like watching comedy. Keeps my heart light. But the name of it was The Ratings Game, I believe. And in that movie, it's pretty much kind of like what this energy is kind of feeling like how other people are rating you. And it's fake numbering, though. The statistics are incorrect. And they're giving me the word voluminous. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying it, but voluminous. It shows. It's pretty, like it shows that it's something faulty in the background. It's the numbers are being played according to a computer, a data sheet from a computer, basically. So he was a movie writer. He wrote movies, produced, and wrote. Um, and so actually, it didn't seem like the movies were actually funny to others or worth anything to others. But at the end of the day, it kind of seemed like people were actually kind of enjoying it, kind of ish. At least the people in his surrounding area. Again, your own real estate. But so the girlfriend, Rhea Perlman, she worked for the company, the studio, who was showing the data and putting the numbers out there. And so, it was faulty. It was faulty. She was letting it be known. It's only 1,500 families who have 1,500 numbers, but then actually only 100 families who actually predict or give the actual data or the trust, even, which is the financial gain of the statistics of what's going on with the numbers game. Meaning it's faulty, it's not valid, it's not real, and it cannot be trusted. So because they were dating, she, went ahead and had his back. She didn't like it. She hated that she even did it at the end of the day, because it did end up becoming where he wound up going to jail. But he still wound up winning, because at the end of the day, to get to the point, it showed that the numbers were faulty, because even though he wasn't aware that people were actually watching his show, he only thought his people were. At the end of the day, because he set it up that way, because he was a gangster basically. And so his little gangster friends, they came and, did what they do and sent the actual families on this little fake boat trip and such and thus. I think that's what brought me here, because I mentioned shipwreck, I think. But so they all went out on this boat, and he kept them stuck out on the boat in order for his show's ratings to show up as high. So he got ready to win the award for having so many shows showing up in high standing. And that was when he found out people were actually watching his shows. Like he actually was that guy. So that's the point of this message. Something is going on in the background. It's faulty. There is actually a groundswell on your behalf, whoever you are, whatever you may be doing. I know this is my story from being on YouTube in such a way. But for those, whatever your job is, it may look like you got low hanging fruit. Something is going on in the background for you where things are in good standing. So this is this is where you should be aware and clear at this point. That's what they were just saying. Like, this is your message for you to be aware. No need to be on the tilt. No need to be on the slant. No, there's no need for anything to be tipping. Nothing should be tipping. It was given to us this way. No need for anything to be tipping, because you got it. I just heard you got it. Keep going. It's showing. You have it. So no matter what it looks like to you, even the word tip, the money is yours. Your jar is actually full. You aren't stuck. You should be aware and clear that you are actually being celebrated somehow. You're aware today. This is your awareness. You are clear. I'm hearing the word clairvoyant. Your vision is clear. Be okay with it. No matter what it looks like, you guys. No matter what it looks like, you're that guy, you're that girl. Okay? That gal. So yeah, we're gonna end it here. And I hope that you all receive something from the message. Again, see, back to the top of the message. And look at that. That's the last one, because this card is how this one is being shown. No message. Here, top of the message. Something is being tidied up. It's at a slant, though. So clean up, y'all. 4, your security. That financial, I just mentioned it. Financial security and security. Because you cleaned up. Clean up, clean up. Everybody, everywhere. Barney. Why am I calling man Bernie? Bernie Mac. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not getting ready to keep going. But that crown chakra, Barney. Clairvoyance, your intuition. The method of your mind. Because I just heard method. Method mind, though, is what they said. Yeah. All right, y'all. So that's where we're going to stop. I hope you all got something from this message. Happy Venus Day to you guys. Happy Friday. Thank you all for committing to the channel. Comment, share, like, subscribe. Check out the description box and book sis. All right. You all have a great weekend. See you all on the next one.